Gabrielle, you've had a busy couple of weeks. I actually want to take it back to a week because it would be remiss of me to not address you on the red carpet at the Met Gala. You and Dwayne are always in sync. You're always matching. I just, like, in a way, like, how do you manage to do this?
You know, it's funny because we just have stylists that work very, very well together. They're in sync. But now, like, our stylists work together. They're like BFFs. So, it just makes everything super seamless. And it's all about having fun. If we're not having fun, we're not doing it. So we had a ball at the Met.
Did Dwayne put a shirt on
Yeah.
inside, or did he just say?
No, he really opened it up and let it fly. No, I mean, God bless. I've never seen my husband more manhandled and enjoying it than that night. But his body is insane, and he works hard, and I'm just glad. Show it off, honey.
I saw you have such a special relationship with all your children. And I saw that you recently spoke out that it took a while for you and Zaya to build the relationship that we see today. You guys are working on a project together, but what was that struggle, and how did you get to the place that you are in today that we see?
I think a lot of times people romanticize step parent child relationships and that it's all super fast. And the reality is, just like any other relationship, it takes time and consistency to build trust, to then feel open and to be honest and to be vulnerable
Yeah.
with one another. And you can't step in and assume any role that doesn't actually exist. So you have to figure out what your lane is. You have to take the time and get to know each other. And that's just time. There's nothing negative about it. Time is time. And I have to build trust, and I have to do that consistently. And it's not on my clock. Trust is earned as trust is earned. And for us, I had to figure out a way to know what my place is, not just in her life, but in our home. And then who can I be to her that, is like a revered adult. And yeah, we had to build it. We had to build it. And our relationship is beautiful because we took the time.
When it comes to Zaya, she's made the decision, she's become a public figure. As a parent, was that a tough decision for you all to allow her to be a public figure in that way?
Yeah, it's checks and balances. So, but we have to constantly check in and have real discussions about the people that she follows, the people she wants to follow. 50% of girls on social media report getting, bad or negative beauty advice that's leading to low self-esteem. And we know how far it can go, where low self-esteem can lead. I'm not willing to take that risk. So it helps empower parents by giving us information that we desperately need.
I want to talk about the project that you and Zaya are working on with Dove, and you're already touching on it. You and Zaya are working on toxic beauty. And can you define what that is as you're doing that with Dove?
I think each person has to define it for themselves, right? So I post my workouts all the time. I'm almost 50. I've lived through many traumas. I suffer from PTSD, and working out helps my mental health. But it could also be received as somebody pushing, certain body aesthetics or body goals, if you will, that may not be healthy for everyone.
What are some tools to combat toxic beauty? Because we see it seems to be all encompassing, whether it's social media, the media, print, it just seems to be everywhere. So how do you fight it?
As a parent, we do little things constantly that you hope add up to a bigger picture, but we do positive affirmations. We don't speak negatively about our skin color or our hair texture. We try to use more celebratory language in our house. This is a process. This is about providing resources, helping folks to start a conversation, and to just stay on top of it.